I have been absolutely gagging to be talking about a sports story here that's not involving somebody's death or something like that, but this one here is going to marry two very important things, okay? Vaccine mandate and one of the, top premier athletes in the world, okay? This has been one of those issues that's been kind of on the back burner when it comes to the sports world, okay? Novak Djokovic, obviously, he's still the top-ranked APT player in the entire world, justifiably so. The dude is at the top of his game right now. And right now, it's one of the golden periods when it comes to men's tennis, okay? And he has waded through some of the toughest competition for a very long time. And yeah, it's all starting to pay off. And he might have an opportunity at claiming the Australian Open again. Except for there was just this one little hiccup. It's being held in Australia. And if you know anything about the mandates and the lockdowns that have been going on throughout the world over the past, just about 2 years at this point, you'll know that Australia is locked up tighter than a nun's box. So, as a guy who has not said anything about his vaccination status, as is his right not to disclose, because I don't give a fuck, and nobody should, about his own medical information, that's his decision to make. But when it comes to crossing over the border and into Australia, they want to know everything down from your shoe size to your blood type to how many fucking pieces of broccoli you eat every fucking year. They're despicable human beings. So it came as a bit of surprise because earlier they were tough talking. They were saying that, we would not be handing out any sort of medical exemption for Novak Djokovic to come over and play for the US Open. Or US Open, the Australian Open. At US because Australia is not a real place. Do you see the way that they run their country? Fuck's sakes. But yeah, all of a sudden, yesterday, he was given a medical exemption to play at the Australian Open, which is supposed to be kicking off here shortly. So I seen that and I was like, wow, that's interesting. Didn't anticipate that happening. So we're going to cover this. And then, of course, obviously, there's a lot more to this video, as you can see on the little line there at the bottom. Well, things have taken a turn for the worse, and a turn for the weird, definitely. Novak Djokovic will get a chance to defend his Australian Open title after receiving a medical exemption to travel to Melbourne, ending months of uncertainty about the participation because of the strict COVID-19 vaccination requirements in place for the tournament. Top-ranked Djokovic wrote on Instagram on Tuesday he has an exemption permission. All right. Djokovic, who is seeking a record 21st Grand Slam singles title, has continually refused to reveal if he is vaccinated against the coronavirus, as is his right. The Victoria state government has mandated that all players, staff, fans, dogs, kids, cats, kangaroos need to be fucking jabbed up 8 or 9 times. Attending the Australian Open must be fully vaccinated, whatever that means to them, unless there is a genuine reason why an exemption should be granted. Oh, okay, cool. Like, I don't want to? No, that's not genuine enough. Yeah, but I feel like it's enough. Australian Open organizers issued a statement later Tuesday to confirm Djokovic would be allowed to compete at the tournament. Keep that in mind, which starts on January 17th, and he is on his way to Australia. He earlier withdrew from Serbia's team for the APT Cup, which started last weekend in Sydney. Djokovic applied for a medical exemption, which was granted following a rigorous review process involving 2 separate independent panels of medical experts, the statement said. One of those is an independent medical exemption review panel appointed by the Victorian Department of Health. They assessed all applications to see if they met Australia's technical advisory group on immunization guidelines. All right then, so why is him and his team being held up at the airport? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. This is a fight for the whole world. Novak Djokovic's father calls for supporters to take to the streets unless his son is freed from the police guard at Melbourne's airport as anti-vax row rages. Serjan Djokovic, all right, that's his father, okay, and he's going to play a central part in this story here because he's traveling with Novak, all right. Novak Djokovic has been left stranded overnight in a police-guarded room at Melbourne Airport amid a visa mix-up that could derail his hopes of defending his Australian title. Meanwhile, his father, Serjan Djokovic, I'd imagine that's how you spell that, but when you only have one fucking vowel in your name, it's tough to pronounce, has issued an urgent statement to the Australian government asking them to free his son. I have no idea what's going on. They're holding my son captive for 5 hours, he said, and it's not a fight for the libertarian world. It's not just a fight for Novak, but a fight for the whole world, based. If we don't oh, if they don't let him go in a half an hour, we will gather in the street. This is a fight for everyone. Then again, you're also being held at, well, theoretically gunpoint at Melbourne airport. So his father told a Serbian radio station his superstar son was being kept isolated in a room without access to a support staff on a mobile phone. Or a mobile phone, sorry. Why? Because you can spread the coof through the fucking phone waves? Okay, cool. And they say that people ask questions, or the conspiracy theorists. Anyways, in front of the room are two policemen. He told the B92 internet portal. The extraordinary, escalating soap opera surrounding the world's best men's player. Well, honestly, he's just the best player. Let's drop all the disclaimers, shall we? Took a new turn on Wednesday night when he flew straight into the political storm and visa controversy on arrival at Tullamarine Airport on a 14-hour flight from Dubai. Ah, yes, my friend. I don't know how you have a visa mix-up with somebody who's that famous and somebody who probably has even more of an elevated persona thanks to him actually getting a medical exemption. This is all very weird. The 9-time Open champion has been armed with a vaccination exemption that will allow him to compete in Melbourne, but apparently not with the correct visa to enter the country. Huh. Very interesting. Oh, we'll give you the exemption, but we just won't grant you a visa. Huh? As of 4 a.m. on Thursday, the Serbian star still hadn't gotten through passport control. Yeah, and I just did a refresh to see if anything's changed, but as of time of recording, nothing has changed so far. So, what the fuck's gonna happen? Meanwhile, Djokovic's coach, Goran Ivanovic, has taken to social media to give fans a small insight into the team's predicament. The photo features himself and physiotherapist Ulysses Badio kicking back on large armchairs with the caption, "Not the most usual trip down under." Serbian fan has rushed out to Melbourne's Tullamarine Airport with a flag in hand to support, and that's the asshole right there. Really making a change there. The 34-year-old, never a stranger to controversy, has found himself as a subject of the major public backlash in Australia after revealing on Tuesday that he received the vaccination exemption, which allows him for a bid at a record 21st major title. However, late-night visa chaos has left his appearance on the Open in doubt, and it was alleged his team has submitted an application for a visa that doesn't allow medical exemptions. There are now doubts whether his exemption, believed to be related to a previous COVID infection in the past 6 months, is even valid under federal guidelines, but he received like a long explanation, that's why we covered that in the beginning, from the federal government, which dictates who is allowed to, or who is allowed across Australia's border. From a personal perspective, I really hope that they muddle fuck this up and that, because yeah, there's going to be more opportunities for Djokovic to get his 21st Grand Slam title. That's all right. That's fine. I just want them to blow open what's going on in Australia, because it's been a minute since people have been talking about the different levels of tyranny that's gone on down under. Like, it wasn't that long ago where they were, we're just going to, lock down people for a couple of weeks. That ended up being months and months and months on end when they needed everybody to be fucking jabbed up. But then they ended up just settling on, 80%, that'll be fine. So yeah, we'll see if he eventually does get released. I probably won't do an exclusive video unless things get really fucking buck wild on it. But I'll at least give everybody a heads up once we figure out some more information. Because yeah, I don't know how this really ends, but making Australia look really bad in the process, that's one thing I can be certain of. With that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.